Dude, he's actually streaming a video game in current year. The same Matt Fon dude who, oh god, who's watching their own stream. The same Matt Fon dude who was streaming a lot and then decided not to stream a lot because now I work and do other stuff. But then I'm like, I'm going to stream on the weekends, and then when I hit the weekend, it's either like I'm sick or I'm away on a trip. So I haven't streamed in 20 days, and it's like, I really want to stream. And this game, the Stanley Parable, just came out. The remake, or the DLC for the original game, which, as the title of the stream states, I haven't played in 5 years, because I got the achievement, although I technically did actually revisit the Stanley Parable recently after the 5 years. Once there's an achievement in the first Stanley Parable game. Yo, what's up? What's up, Kano? Which I, at one point I could pronounce you. So you have the achievement, yes. I do have the achievement.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness. Harms with the 14-month sub. I do have the go outside achievement, don't play for 5 years. Which is really sad, because what I didn't realize is I didn't get the other achievements in the game. And then I'm like, I want to play this again, but I will ruin my 5-year streak. But I have the achievement, and it worked. I didn't play for 5 years. Hopefully there's no achievement in this game that's
This is
don't
the
play for 10
story of
years.
a man named Stanley.
Also, this might be really loud.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was
5 ads?
number 427.
You got 5 ads?
Number 42.
Also, just skip the... Oh, man. Sorry, I accidentally just skipped the intro. Res? What? Okay. Oh, by the way. Oh god, I put the FOV to 90. I don't know if I like this FOV. Just saying. I have a new keyboard now. Let me know if it is clicky-clacky and loud. I have a new keyboard. It finally arrived. I ordered a keyboard in October. And it finally arrived like a week ago. Like maybe a few weeks ago. It should be a little bit quieter. It has brown switches instead of green razor switches. Damn, Jeff really hit you with it. Also, I'm sick right now. Just like to point that out. Another reason why I wasn't streaming. I literally just got sick. It's not the COVID. It's just some unrelated sickness. But that was being annoying. I'm feeling a lot better now, though. All right. The game begins. If you guys have not seen this game, you're in for a
All of his
treat.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
Sorry, I feel like that... Alright, I don't remember what the base FOV was. I think it was like
simply
70.
missed a memo.
There we go. I thought I was a gamer and wanted 90. Ads are finally over. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, doesn't Twitch have more ads now or something? I think Twitch is doing a thing where there's like a whole new... They're trying to kill Twitch or who knows. Alright, don't worry. I was just explaining random nonsense. We didn't do anything yet. So... Here we go. I don't know. So this is the DLC, which is apparently a separate game. I didn't even realize it was a fully separate game. So there's like new achievements and also I don't know what to expect.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
There's no jumping right now. Maybe they added jumping. Maybe we'll get it. So we're gonna take the classic route and just do
Yet
what the
there was
narrator
not a
says.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
Chris
boss's
in the broom
office,
closet.
hoping he might find an answer there.
In one specific spot. Amazing. The broom closet ending. Oh yeah, yo, what's up, Cabbage? I have played the original Stanley Parable, and as you can see, I got the don't play the game for 5 years achievement.
Coming to
This
a
is-
staircase,
yeah, this is the
Stanley
DLC.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So who knows what we might find. Closet, closet, closet. Oh, yeah, closet hype. Wait a minute, this is new. There's a bathroom here. Look at this. Look how nice this bathroom is. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast. Money. Crisp. Money crisp. Delicious. What's up, Commander TNT? I'm glad to see all these, returning faces in the chat, even though I haven't streamed in a hot minute. Nice reflections in this game. Somehow better than Cyberpunk, though. All right, we're doing the good boy route right now.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to
I don't remember what the code is.
of any human life. Shocked,
the code never
unraveled,
changes.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
So
the boss had
what you're talking about with the elevator, that's good that you reminded me, because I remember
secret pin number 28.
I remember in the original game you could do that, and then in the original game you could go backwards through this door, and that didn't do anything, and it was kind of like a weird thing. But anyway, I'm gonna try to go in a little bit. I don't know anything about the DLC, so I'm gonna try to go in without knowing too much.
Stanley
for now,
just sat around twiddling his.
I'm gonna try to find them myself, but if I eventually can't find anything, I could take some hints from the chat. But I want to try to figure
since he
this
could
out.
never possibly know that the combination was 28.
2845. I'll remember that.
Incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by
We'll just get the classic ending.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Maybe we'll get the classic ending if it's the same. So apparently I can just back out of here. Luck 100. We're gonna get the ending where we have to what is it, like press the door
Descending deeper into
times.
the building, Stanley realized
it's not even
he
an
felt
ending,
a bit
it's just an
peculiar.
achievement that
It
may
was a
not even be
stirring
in
of
this game.
emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question
The Stanley
nature of his
parable.
job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred?
How's the audio sounding, by the way? It
This
should be good.
question would not go unanswered for long.
This is the kind of game you want the audio to be pretty good.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
It's audio. That's good.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Okay, now
What horrible secret did this place hold?
the classic
Stanley
ending.
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to
From
find
here
out?
on out, once we do this, we can kind of just explore and do whatever we want to do.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
God,
bore the number of an
everyone else on Twitch.
Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals.
I can imagine
reduced to
everyone
images
probably
on a
already streamed this
screen,
game
and
like
Stanley,
the other day
one
when
of
it came out.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom
Why am I doing
meant
good boy
nothing.
first? Because I'm a good boy, okay? I'm doing what the narrator's telling me.
This
Which be like
mind control facility.
the
It was
mind
too
control
horrible
facility,
to believe
yes.
it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
yes, Maddie
Was
is
this
a
the
good
only
boy.
reason he was happy with his boring.
One of the Mats has
His
to be a good boy.
emotions had been
Okay.
manipulated to accept it blindly.
We share a brain cell.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It
All
was
Mats are good
unthinkable.
boys.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
The employee 247 parable.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored
this
and
game's got buttons
commanded
in it?
from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle
This is gonna be
the
really
controls
weird
once
because
and for all.
I did recently sort of play once I got that achievement, the don't play for 5 years achievement, I did kind of play a little bit of the original game. And there were some things that I was trying to... Is there quick save in this as well? Simplified controls. Can you not save at all in this version? In the original one, I believe you could save and do quick save, quick load. I mean, I definitely know you could. Interesting. Awaiting input. Alright, chat. Do we turn the mind control machine on, or do we turn it off?
He knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Ooh, I see one on. Yeah, we're turning it on, boys.
Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
No.
Control?
Oh, no.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go.
Oh, God. We gotta get out of here. 5.
And leave.
Wait. Okay, there's numbered buttons.
You're going to have to do much better than that.
3.
I'm afraid
is it going to be that code?
The power you think you do. For example, 3. And I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Whoa, why did the chat lead me astray?
Without
1.
proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode.
Oh, wait. What if it's 1?
Complex. How long until detonation
2.
then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4.
A little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's
3.
your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
What is this, Portal 2? We're playing the Portal ending now?
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments.
3 attempts remaining.
Goes off. But what precious
5
moments
over
each
there.
one of them is. More time to talk about
Here's a 1.
about me. Where
There's a bunch of different...
What all this means. I barely know where to start.
1.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers
Oh, the door's
are.
locked.
A moment of solace before your...
There's so many buttons.
All right.
I feel like none of them do anything.
You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly
I'm looking for 4 if I can find 4.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
4?
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
There is no 4. There's a 4 right there.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
Where was 5? Cap. Absolute cap in the chat.
To say this, though, this version of events has been rather
5?
amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take
hit the numbers.
wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
I feel like it's just a
Hate to
meme
see it
because there's
go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with,
so many
next
buttons.
go-round
Blue?
will be even better. My
Blue
goodness, only 34
there's
seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so
this
much.
has to be just
You know
come
what?
on.
To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional.
There's so many buttons there.
Time
Wait a
doesn't grow
minute.
on trees.
Oh no.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
10.
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed
No,
to be
I got
doing
this.
right now?
Wait a minute. Look, that did a thing.
Assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off. I mean, look.
Oh no, clearly
Running from
no, I
button
got
to
the code.
button,
It's easy.
Screen to screen, clicking on every
got
little
this.
thing in this room. These
Nope.
numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this
Alright, ready?
door.
Check this out.
Everything, anything, something here will save me.
That's it.
Why would you think that's
Oh, the machine. That was not it.
One solved? Do you have any idea
Oh, it really
what
wasn't
your
it.
purpose in this place is?
Oh no.
Stanley, you're in
Maybe
for
this
quite
one?
a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving
Check
along.
this out.
It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
I've played enough level-head puzzle levels to know.
I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Also, I think this is a new ending. Because I don't remember this.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world. That's
oh, this is just
I'm going to destroy it first.
This feels like what happens when I'm playing any puzzle game on stream. Like this mental stress of me just pressing random things and they're exploding.
And then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Beep boop.
Choice. Make it count.
Oh man.
It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke.
Beep,
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say,
oh, no.
happily ever after.
Oh, we could have just been like, we should have been good. Well, we almost got the good boy ending. We were almost good. GG.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm exploring. I'm gonna just kind of like... I'm gonna waggle doorknobs, because who knows?
Every little thing in the office.
Oh, you know I'm touching everything in this office.
Difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Isn't there an ending where, like in the first game, isn't there an ending where you can just stay in your office the whole time? All of the new stuff includes a jump ring, a sign, a door. Okay. Beep. What's kind of funny is you can just turn off all these computers. That was in the other thing too, I believe. Huh. I don't think you can jump in this. I'm pressing jump. You can't. Apparently there's a specific spot where I can jump, maybe. But not just everywhere. Okay, that is something.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Interesting. Probably doesn't actually do anything over here, but... Awaiting input. I hate Mondays. I hate Mondays. This game... What a great idea for a game, though. Like, even the so I remember the mod...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
No, we're just gonna gun it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
We're doing the bad boy. We're a bad boy now.
First, just to admire it.
Yeah, let's go. Let me show off the employee lounge. It's actually pretty nice. I'm gonna open every door, or I'm gonna touch every door at least.
Yes.
Check this place out.
A room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
What actually? You know what? Why is there like a little lip here? Wouldn't that? I would trip if this was actually a meeting room.
Really, really worth it.
I would just trip constantly. Why is there like a dip?
So utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
There is some stuff on this that I can't see. I remember there was some lore or something. Do the confusion ending.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Every ending. I have gotten the broom closet before in the first game. I'll try to hit some of the classics as well, you know.
The first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay. Nah, we're gonna continue on to this zone and then fall and then die. You used to be able to quick save.
Following directions, it's incredible.
Is console even like available? Did they make this a real game? I think I've gotten the confusion, I believe, before. Player data, show content warnings, labels, look at all this stuff. But yeah, there used to you used to be able to use developer console. I'm sure there's probably a way to enable it again. You used to also be able to save. So I'm wondering if they got rid of saving because they want people to like
Look, Stanley,
do other stuff. We've gotten off on the we can go up there, or we can be a cool guy. I want to be a cool guy.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
This is called How to Be a Gamer. I was actually gonna, you know what? For safety, let's be safer.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something.
No, tilde key doesn't seem to do anything.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
You used to have to enable it first.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
I'm sure there's a way to do it. It doesn't really matter, though.
I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. Do we go full-on trust issues ending? I guess. Let me open one of these doors.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah, I'm out. I'm out. I can't leave. We have to do the contrarian ending.
Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road?
The narrator gets so sad.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Hey, remember this room?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures.
Oh, I thought
this
was
what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story
room.
I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think
Harms, I feel like you can relate to this as a DM.
I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Oh, okay, wait a minute.
Trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design.
Actually,
you can give me
I actually
some
really
feedback.
like this one.
There we go.
Oh, hey, Harms.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I really kind of want to see what's going on with this door. Isn't this where I met you? Yeah, okay. Harms is a moderator in my chat.
There. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
You know what? I was more confused.
A one? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations. You saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a one?
Three doors
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
All right,
let's take a look.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Here we go. I wonder if this is actually legit. I don't know. Probably not. But a classic ending nonetheless. Let's give this another shot.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I'm gonna go with Harm's actually running a game with us right now. Yeah, I'm playing a game with Harms as well.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
I actually just came from that.
A lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
All right, here we go.
In this game, the baby crawls left.
This baby game?
Danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
So I
But of
watched
course,
someone on
the message
YouTube
of
get the
game
baby
only
ending,
becomes
and it
clear
takes
once you've been playing it
an
for about 4
insane
hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of
amount of
play to
time.
make sure it's effective?
Yeah,
Be sure
4
to
hours.
keep notes on your experience.
The narrator of the story is such a bitch. Damn, Commander coming in with no holds. So, in the baby ending, or like the baby stuff, yeah, some stuff does happen, and the game changes slightly over the course of 4 hours, but it's pretty rough. I don't understand how they were able to make sound effects this, like, horrendous. This is torture. The noises are so bad. God, this one was annoying. Yeah, after 2 hours, a dog appears. And then you have to, like, run and, like, save the dog, too. It literally does take 4 hours to do stuff. Alright. I want him to, at least, I'm not doing the baby ending. Maybe for, like, a subathon stream, we can do the baby ending. Like one of those, like... Nope. Almost. Oh. Tricked ya. Nope, still good. Just gonna head over here. Oh, nope, still good. She should bait it. I could just sit here until someone subscribes. I mean, I got all day. I got all night. I could hold literally everyone hostage. With the baby ending. Haha, JK, unless leaves. I just wanted him to say something else. Because I don't remember when there's an additional bit. Alright, we're gonna do a 360 button press. Boom. There's a plant over here. Wait, the plant makes another noise. What? Why does the plant make keyboard sound noise? Oh, I think he's dead. Oh, no, we're good. How close can we get? Come on. Oh, still good. Alright, I'll be right back. Just kidding, I was here the whole time. I couldn't really... I have a green screen behind me, and I didn't want to knock it over for the bit, so I couldn't really get out of the way. Sub to Matt. I'm not... I don't know if I'm that... I don't know if I'm that mean to make that actually a thing. Oh no, oh no. Does he... The problem is... I'm pretty sure he only says something... Oh, I missed it. That's fine. I missed the button.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Well, Harm's got the
It's latter, well, I don't know
90th
what to
Big
do. I'm
Cheese.
completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
Oh, that baby's dead.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Yeah.
Pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Is this... Yes, you're correct, Harms.
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
This honestly, like, blew my mind. Okay, wait a minute. No, we're playing a different game.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
We're playing Firewatch now?
What is our motivation?
Okay, they changed the game.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up
I haven't played Firewatch, but this is different.
Some sort of twisted, erotic purpose.
Okay.
Yes, that
Yo, this isn't Minecraft.
fascinating venture into
Not
the
anymore.
experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Well, I'm glad we did this ending, because this is definitely not Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft probably did have copyright with, like, Microsoft bought it and all that stuff. But it's cool that there's something different anyway. Has anyone played Firewatch? Should I play that game? When I press E, you can't jump. When you press E in this game, you just make keyboard sound. Which almost assuredly means that if I press it enough, I can jump. Maybe. Pretty fun walking sim. Beep, beep, boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, no.
Terraria.
No, it can't be.
Yeah, it's the sound of Stanley's clapping cheeks in the wind. Colonel.
It is. It's an open world game.
Oh.
Good God, quickly, block it off.
No!
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing.
My lord.
That big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow.
Breath of the Fire Wild. Ring.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Are we going to go to Minecraft
Preferably
now,
something
or...?
with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Jonesy. Fortnite. Jonesy Lake.
Okay, I think
Something with
this will be
walls.
just the thing.
What could we possibly be going into? Yo, alright. Hell yeah.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had.
Dude,
in
Rocket
mind.
League's awesome.
Just a nice big box for you to.
Wait a minute, I just realized you
Any
can't
possibility
escape
that
Rocket
you
League.
Get lost here. Now this is game design.
Oh, yeah.
If you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally.
Oh, wow, they really did the research on this map with the little, like, grass that's like that.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
Although, they
Okay,
probably
I'm
gave
seeing
them
that
the
there's
maps.
a ball of some kind back here. Is this
What?
game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Kinda
We shall
sad,
run
no
the
portal.
bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's
Good
the
to
ball.
know the
Have
grass
fun.
sucks. Yes! Finally, first-person Rocket League. Alright. Alright, check this out. I practiced so long. Can I do air dribbles? Wait, that was my...
you
I think that
doing
was
it?
my...
Hold on.
What? No!
What are you doing?
No, I fell. I was playing Rocket League. Oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
I was enjoying Rocket League.
Without me, you can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. We still have so much.
Oh. Oh. Oh, now I'm gonna have to... Now I'm actually gonna have to say things to the chat. Oh no. I'm gonna have meaningful conversation. Oh, I'm dead. Whew. Alright, we avoid it. Oh no. Hey, look, we're in the original mod. So anyway, I was talking about how it was a Half-Life 2 mod. And, then it became a standalone game. And then it became, the DLC. But look, we fell into the Half-Life 2. Ah, yes. Have you guys ever played Gmod Tower back in the day on Gmod? The developers of Gmod Tower made their own game on Steam called Tower Unite, which is pretty awesome. And honestly, that could be kind of fun to stream. Because it's like they have an arcade and a casino and all that stuff. Pretend you're Manfred. He always has something to say. This is where Manfred goes when he dies. He just goes into Half-Life 2 mods. He's trapped, forced to wander in liminal Half-Life 2 space. There is something pretty, like, creepy about this. And honestly, I think Half-Life 2 horror games are actually really effective. Like the Half-Life 2 mods. Gmod Backrooms. Okay, actually, you know what's scarier than any Half-Life 2 mod? If you've ever played Gmod by yourself on a giant big map. Like, if you've ever played Gmod on a, like, on one of those, like, RP maps by yourself on single player, it is terrifying. Because you're just like, I don't know, there's something really eerie about it. It would always freak me out. And I would play on the big ocean map in Gmod, and I always thought there was going to be, like, a shark or something that was going to, like, attack me. Like, in the single player. There is just something, like, really unnerving about that. All I can do in Gmod is look around in the base maps. I'm waiting for Sandbox to come out. Sandbox. Which is like the Gmod sequel essentially. It's like it's its own thing. Okay. I guess we had enough of the game.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
You've seen an NPC walk up to you and they fill the screen and cry photorealistic.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
I'm glad we got to play Rocket League for a second.
After it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Rocket League, I will say.
I can wait.
I really don't enjoy Rocket League as a stream game. I actually do like playing it off stream. I feel like I cannot focus in that game and also commentate. Like I can do one or the other. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Reverse Stockholm Syndrome. Alright, let's, confusion ending. I don't know how to get it, but... Wait, there's a door labeled new content.
Oh, new
Let's check this out.
What does that mean, new content?
Yeah, let's check out the new content door. Hey, we found new content, guys. We did it. Jumpering young.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
This is the start of the
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Ooh.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Oh, I'm so excited. What do we got here? An elevator?
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Look at this nice, like, wood texture. This nice, like, corkboard stuff.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
When do we get to the ride? This is the ride.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if the... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
I kind of like the elevator. I don't know. Looking forward to the session tomorrow, even though it's held together by duct tape at this point. Yeah, our D&D sessions are, similar. Don't give content. Yeah, you're right. I should stay in the elevator. Just look at the wall. Is this what you guys want? The wall-looking stream? I hope there's a watching paint dry segment. I'm trying to eat the wall. I'm pressing E, the fundamental eat button in all gaming. I'm pressing E. It's funny because it's making keyboard click sounds, but my keyboard's also clicking. A jump ring. Alright, I guess let's go experience new content.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump
Check this
circle?
out. Look how bad the UI is. It's so good. It's clearly intentionally terrible. It's like Unity, like low resolution text. Yeah. The jumping is so like the gravity is insane. Yeah. I can only jump within the circle. Yeah. Check this out. Can I like use the premium currency to buy more jumps? All right. We gotta savor our last jump. We gotta make this one count. You can only jump in the circle? That's dumb. No, that's art. Yeah. Okay. Ah, we're out. Well, that was pretty cool. I do want to check out that elevator again. I mean, that was also some content. That's like evergreen. This is like the Overwatch of game content, right? You could just play this all day. Wait, did it say -1? I don't think so. We just got 0. No more jumps remaining. Can't have too many jumps. Look how nice that 0 is. I love how they just juxtapose it with the crisp, like, we know what we're doing sign, right? With the intentionally, like, comedically bad Unity, like, we upscaled, but we didn't scale it right. There's anti-aliasing on, like, our text. It's so good. I've been messing around with Unity and stuff again
Surely
recently.
That's not all the new
just
content.
To, like, make some fun
there has to be something else, right?
And it hits home. We made it bad as a joke.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators.
I'm pretty sure it's intentionally bad in that regard.
Exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Yeah, it's like they had to program in.
You could put that on.
They had to like go out of their way to make it bad.
Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content, and oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Check this out. Okay, there's a bridge here. I don't know, this is kind of scary. Yeah. Oh. They have signs. Look at that.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
Alright,
don't
guys,
get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
They have a new achievement.
It's my fault, Stanley.
They have a new achievement called Super Go Outside. Don't play Stanley Parable for 10 years.
It could never have lived up to such expectations.
Oh no.
If you're still with me.
Oh no.
Why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
Not again.
Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I guess so. I got the achievement. Don't play the game for 5 years. Now there's a new achievement. Don't play for 10 years. No. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna get it, I guess. But in what state of the world, if the world's even there, will it be in 10 years? Alright. See you in 2033. This is also like this is there appears to be more content.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
Stanley
I want
venting?
To show you something.
Stanley's venting? Say coffee nut? Oh, as in like, I'm a nut for coffee, not... Am I actually gonna vent into Among Us? I will throw this game in the trash can.
You remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Sus.
But it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh no. Okay. Was it like Elden Ring door? What is this? Am I entering Majula? Insert all Among Us jokes are unfunny. That's why they're great. What is this?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
I remember that. I remember. Oh, is this another, like, the museum ending?
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched?
Look at that, remember Old Steam?
Back then,
One of
video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
It wasn't even that old of Steam. That's like new old Steam. Time magazine. Amazing. Ah, yes, when Stanley Parable came out for Windows 95. Agile performance. Can you look at that? I think it was in Russian. Oh yeah, it is. I wonder if that's like a just they found that's the only screenshot they could find, or if that's like a people bought all the keys and like resold them or something. Oh, they won an award. We got a mask. They got like a BAFTA. It's in Ukrainian. Interesting. I wonder if that is commentary or if they just they low-key might not have had a screenshot. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of Stanley Parable in 2013. Yes. 2013. I love how I'm in the gift shop of the Stanley Parable Museum. The Firefox, the screenshot of a Firefox window. With like, what is it? Clicks? What is this plugin? They have this like weird random toolbar. Okay, I'm just reading this. What? Yeah, well, it's like this. You're right. Yeah, it's like using like the arrow theme or whatever. Buy on Steam. Are we in the future? Are we actually gonna go to? I mean, I guess if we go to a museum, they'll probably have digital displays of like old websites. But would we ever see a framed picture of a framed picture of like a web browser? It's so weird. Bimblo's Microsoft. 2013. Smile because it happened. Yo, they got Stanley Parable on vinyl. I would buy it, I guess, because oh, it's me first dollar. Why is it like such a hyper realistic scan of a $1 bill? There has to be something in it that's like. I would imagine there has to be something in this that is like wrong. Because I know money, you're legally not allowed to have, like, good scans of money. So I'm sure there's something in this that's, like, horribly wrong. I always mix up 7 and Vista, even though I have Windows 7 PC I use sometimes still. Oh man, Vista. You know what? I don't hate Windows 10. I think Windows 10 is fine. I mean, 7 was great. 10 I think is okay. I mean, I'm not gonna get 11 until that's figured out. I have this achievement. Don't play for 5 years. I think I have unachievable too, because you need to, like, cheat the game to get it. I don't remember. Like, the only way to get it is to, like, cheat to get it. Windows 11 is bad. I mean, that's how it is. Windows 12 will be okay. Windows 12 will take the features of 11 and be slightly okay. And then everyone will use 12. And then the same thing will happen and blah, blah, blah. Look at all these nominations. Designer, 50% off designer hat. TF2 and hats. Why can't we take it back? Look at that. Remember that ending? Remember that ending from the Stanley Parable? That's an ending. Yo, call me when Windows 15 is here. Can we talk about how they skipped Windows 9? Oh man, little Stanley, pour one out. F in the chat. Is it a hamster? Huge F in the chat for little Stanley. Massive F. Look at this water. I really hope this
is where I keep
not gonna get me
reviews of the
copyright
Stanley
claimed.
Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10
Destructoid.
from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art,
Sterling.
Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the
Destructoid's
original
website.
Stanley Parable was. It was
0
literally
Reddit.
every
1 Google
game
Plus.
ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all.
Wow.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless
12 already just
husk
is a
with an
scam.
hour of new elevator content.
That's weird. This is weird. We're going through, like, remember, you guys remember how cool Stanley Parable was? Look, remember, look, there's the Minecraft level. Remember that? That's classic. It was good. Ah, man. Remember that title screen? Remember the beginning choice? Look, there's the Hammer editor. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more games? Oh, wait, but no more games or game, unlimited game but no game. Isn't that the like like? I know some. I think some like, like a famous streamer or something got asked that, or somebody content creator. I've seen the clip of that, and it was just like they could not get through it, or if that's what you're referencing. I'm so, like, out of touch. Chuckle Sandwich Classic. Yeah, I'm so out of touch with just everything. I watch content creators that, like, no one watches.
Here's
if I
another
do.
moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games,
You got games on
and
your
one
phone?
that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you
GameSpot
get
reviews.
it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone.
That's true.
To
It didn't
spend
need
the
the
rest of
DLC.
time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Meeting coworker scenario texture. Carolyn likes to venture off the beaten path in life as well as in games, but unfortunately the narrator in her head isn't as nearly as witty as the one in Stanley Parable. Classic. Look at the bike. What the bike doing? I didn't even know what that means. That's from something. Or maybe that's even in Stanley. I don't even remember that. There's a bike.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
I went backwards, I think. Did I go back? Can I go through here? The serious room. Well, I guess that was, this is just a nice house. What about this room?
Wait, hang on.
I
I don't
think you should
recall
go
this
down.
part of the memory zone before.
Oh no.
What's this? What's down here?
Bad memories. Oh no. What?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Did someone actually write bad Steam
I
reviews?
can't even imagine what's been collecting down.
Oh, I hope...
Surely these reviews were glowing as well.
I hope they're immortalized in this game for all to see. Just bad takes. Yes! Bad takes!
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion.
Yes!
The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be
Amazing.
more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
So bad it's good.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I feel like they probably either had to fake that or had to like ask the person if they were okay with it, and they probably had to sign like a document that's like, we can use your like usernames, people won't like spam them. I mean, if we look at the VOD and see what their username is, we can see if they're on Steam, if it's like part of an ARG, deep lore. Here's some more. Look at these. They're like kind of blurred out though, so that might be part of the reason. I feel like you can't just like put someone's name in a game. Also, I'm pretty sure this game came out on console too. I don't know if you can put people on blast like that.
This one says, while the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know
There is
how
someone
much
with
fluff
that
I cut
name.
from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well,
I don't know.
I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't.
Who knows?
Yeah. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
I guess if you like bought the Stanley Parable and didn't know what it was and thought it was gonna be like this infinitely replayable action game, then you could be like, if it was like the one game you could buy that month, yeah, it would be probably disappointing, but like as a game it's pretty great.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Oh,
A skip
Cookie, what about Cookie 9?
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only
Putting these people on
positive reviews of
absolute
the Stanley
blast.
Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Look at this compound that just opened up. Okay. Well, let me just do my due diligence as a gamer and look behind here for any gamer secrets that may be behind this wall. And now I will head back around.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a Oh, you're back, you see? You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for
14
me to deliver a
pages of
long,
comments.
rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a
I think
rumination
they are,
and more of a treatise.
Just being overly verbose
Maybe a
on
manifesto.
purpose.
Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made
press
is
the
simply a
button.
series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a
Now,
choice you've
I'm
already
hoping
made,
that their
you bring that
developer
choice into
made
being,
accounts or something
then
like
by
that.
making no choice and saying
Because
nothing, are
at
you not simply
one, it
erecting
is
in the
probably
sanctuary of
cathartic
time a
to
monument to every
put
person
someone
you've
on
ever
blast like
been,
that.
making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal
But
and yet
their
tameless
Steam,
thought? Or rather, do all of the choices
like,
you've ever made
I don't want
in fact
random
make
people
you
harassing these
more
people on
not
Steam
this
for
kind
having
of
an opinion
person,
about
and
a
in
game.
fact do the very opposite.
But
you see, it could in
I don't know,
fact
it's
be
pretty
both
funny.
of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap
How
the
much dialogue do you
treatise
think they
label on this
recorded
one.
for
I think
this
it has
skip
much
segment?
more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is
How to
rich
say
with
so much
ambition and
without
history.
saying anything at
Ambitious
all.
history, if you will. Ah. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the
actually
victim.
like a video
it is
essay.
An unimpeachable strategy, Stanley.
Every
It's
now and
rescued
again.
me from disaster in countless situations.
But they are kind of
All right,
stupid, though.
here we go.
Sometimes. Just like,
Treatise, manifesto,
oh, I think he's just gonna do this
manifesto, treatise, manifesto, treatise, manifesto, treatise,
So how's your guys' day going?
treatise, manifesto, treatise, manifesto, treatise,
I hope it's going well.
manifesto,
I haven't streamed in a hot minute, but I'm glad I can return with the Stanley Parable.
manifesto, treatise, manifesto,
8 and 5 hour essays on the
treatise,
second halves of
manifesto,
Nickelodeon's Victorious.
treatise, manifesto, treatise.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, I'll like look up a Harry
treatise,
Potter one every so
manifesto,
often just for fun, and it's
treatise,
just like,
manifesto,
did they make this
treatise,
infinite? Who knows?
manifesto, treatise,
Or it's just like
manifesto,
Harry Potter, where it's just like,
treatise,
Harry Potter
manifesto,
was
treatise,
actually kind of a bad book.
manifesto, treatise,
Here's why, for like 3
manifesto,
hours.
treatise,
And then at the end, it's like, it was actually kind of
treatise,
fine.
manifesto, treatise, manifesto, treatise,
You think we have to press the button now? I think it's been a little
manifesto,
bit.
treatise, manifesto.
I think it might end eventually.
Manifesto.
I'm just gonna press the
Treatise.
button.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
Treatise,
But that's the
manifesto.
power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cooking
Everything
9
I
will
didn't
say
like
about
about
this,
the
and
Jodie
whether they'll
Foster era
edit
of
the
Doctor
rating
Who,
of their
but not in a
Steam
sexist
review,
way.
or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps
part of
that
me
would have been the smart thing to check on before I
is a
went
little
about
bit
this
like-
whole exercise of making the
I don't
skip
know.
button.
It makes sense
Although
to be
I have
mad
to
at people
imagine
for
that after seeing this
having bad
exciting
takes
new
about your
technology
game.
at work, surely whoever it is runs
But
Steam
at the it's a
will
little
instantly
like
run out
it's a
and
little
implement
much.
a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review,
But I don't
merely
know.
because of this very
knows?
situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that
can
the
change
feature
your
is not
reviews, I
widely
believe.
abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this
Whoa!
particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity
What?
rises the phoenix of
A
quality.
little bit of a glitch there.
How else to describe the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video game properties of all time. The additions and
Let's
changes
hear the
made to this
beautiful
expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made. It is perhaps true to say that no mistakes are forever etched in stone, for the stone into which the Stanley Parable was carved has itself been transmuted, offering a message
I
of
feel like
hope
this is the
to
kind of
those
game
who
that would
have
make
ever
fun of me
erred
for
in their
streaming
judgment.
this kind of a game.
You are not beyond
I feel like I
redemption.
can see myself
You may
in the
change,
Stanley
and you
Parable
may become more, so
to
much more than
search
you
for
were
money.
before. If there is any
just like a
message to be taken
screenshot
from
of
Stanley
me
Parable
talking
Ultra
about the
Deluxe,
game
it is
and
this.
streaming it
What
as
a
like
fortune, a privilege.
why would
a
you
joy
stream a
it is
game like
to
this
have
where it's
had
just
such
about
an
narrative
experience?
text?
It leaves me hopeful that as a community,
already
as a
a narrative.
world, there is time for us to become our greatest selves, as great as we ever could dream of in our wildest, most ambitious visions for a brighter future. Wow.
I feel like someone's
now,
gonna leave
Stanley,
this as a Steam
that's
review.
a review.
Probably already have.
It's perfect. It's the perfect
Sorry, Mum.
review. It's
You
the
have treated
review
yourself
I've
the
always
nose.
dreamed of receiving. Well, I have to read it again.
Is he just
It's
gonna
simply
loop?
too wonderful. I have to experience.
All right, come on. Come
Okay,
on,
welcome
buddy.
back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30 45
minutes.
It's not unendurable by any means, but there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
All right,
I think
time
the
to
skip
never
button
press it.
has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a
no.
door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How
Yeah.
else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the
Oh, I'm
wall?
never getting
I'll
out of
take any
here.
These. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go?
No.
Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall?
Let's try
Is there
that.
any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option
Eat the
at all.
button.
I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work
Maybe
with
if I
any kind of door
hit
as
my
long as it can
face into
open
this
and lead
wall
from
enough,
one room to another. I'm going to
something might
step away
happen.
for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door.
Okay.
I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a
Cheat.
different wall.
I'm
but
cheating with
I
my
will
face.
Find a way, I promise. You just
Come
need
on.
to not do anything. Don't press the
Santa
skip.
Clausophobia. No clip moment.
Please do not press the
I'm
skip.
pressing the no clip
Wait
button.
here. Wait here for me.
Just leave,
and
forehead.
Don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes.
All right.
Good. I'll
Let's
be
just
right
wait for the
back.
narrator to come back. So, how's everyone's day doing? How's everyone's day doing? How is everyone doing? How's your day? Wall tastes good, yummy. I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV a bunch now. I always kind of bounced off that game. And now I'm like really into it. I'm really enjoying it a lot. And I also started Tales of Symphonia. And some other random games. Because all those games went on sale recently. For like insane prices. So I was like, I've never really played it or heard anything about them besides the name. But I'll give it a shot. And it seems pretty cool. But yeah, like, and then Katamari I've also been playing. My day is doing good. I myself am doing terribly though. Only of my 2 players made it through. Oh yeah, they're saved through Thunderbolt. Imagine. I went on sale from $20 to 10 kajillion Robux. It went on sale. It went up in price. You know what? Honestly, I'm tired of Steam sales. I wish they would charge more. I want more value in my games. I want to say a reverse sale to happen, where CS:GO costs like $300 on like a Tuesday. It shows like it went up in price. It went up 80%. 80% up. Instead of 80% off, you get 80% on. Yes, I am stealing your money. Honestly, I think a new Roblox stream is coming soon. It's been a while since I've delved into the pit of Roblox games, and usually if you wait a few months, there's a bunch of new hotness on there. There's some new random game. There's some weird new game of the week. 200% on. 2000% on. I still gotta beat Kingdom Hearts 2, which I'm close on, I believe. And a bunch of other stuff. Naruto Building Sim Part 2. Naruto Tycoon Part 2. I mean, there's always just some wacky games. There's no shortage of content on Roblox. Although, I gotta say, some of the Some of, like, the streaming clientele for Roblox are very, demanding in what they want me to play. Which is, not always the most fun thing ever. Drink the button. Drink the but. But what if we've waited so long now? He'll eventually come back. Is this what... Look, the clock is moving, maybe. Play do Roblox. Maybe I could, in an alternate tab, have Roblox open. Is this clock actually progressing? In 2 to 3 weeks? Oh no. Playing Shark Bite? Hell yeah. Dude, Roblox, I cannot stress that enough. That Roblox is genuinely like a great, like, it is a great fun time even today. Even though 30 minutes, then 45. I might hit the button. Yeah, no, I actually played that game on stream, I believe. Someone suggested it. They even made Yakuza. I made a Yakuza level. I made the bar from, like, Yakuza as a meme. I'm gonna press the button.
Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again.
12
it's been 12
hours.
hours.
Oh god.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my
Black
God,
Mirror
there's no
dread.
way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Oh god, we
I've
can't
looked
get
at it
out.
from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just
Tunneler,
you
I have not
and
played
the
that.
button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it. And I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But
imagine being Cookie. Imagine being Cookie Nine right now.
Negative
Just
thing
imagine.
that anyone ever says about me.
Your spot absolutely
blown
blown
up. One of my
up.
imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive.
Imagine.
I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change.
Cookie Nine
and to
has
break
been awfully
anything
quiet
unbroken,
since this game
if
dropped.
only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button.
Back to the game after that review.
I'm frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue.
If only.
It's all out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again.
It's been 9 years.
Here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship. Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety.
Here's the deal with the narrator, though. He's not really helping.
Oh, no. I know you too well. You'll be leaving me. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't
decided to loop for some reason.
Feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem?
I think that wasn't supposed to happen.
Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are.
I guess we'll just skip it.
What would it ever really matter? But oh, Stanley,
by accident.
You're back. Oh my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks?
Oh, God.
I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you think
one light
that's
left.
Just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button.
He's just
That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me...
Hey, Harms, as a DM, do you relate to this on an emotional level?
Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes.
It's like, I need someone. I need someone to.
Speaking,
I
I'll
need
slip
players.
Into the silence and be consumed.
Is this what being a streamer is like? You know what? Touche.
I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button,
do be kind of like that, actually.
Right
I
there,
just realized. Wait, that makes way more sense.
Tremendously far away, and in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive.
Push.
I am
You want me to kill the narrator?
Here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me.
And at the same time, it's not fun streaming to no one.
I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all.
That's the thing. Like, streaming to zero people, even if you have one person in your chat who's, like,
I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time.
Streaming to zero people, that's disheartening.
In my heart to think of it. To think of returning to
and I've been there. I've streamed, like, hours of games, like, especially when it's a lesser-known game, like an Ape Escape or something like that. I've streamed, like, 4 hours to just no one.
Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
And it's just like, that's rough. Alright, push the button time. Boop. Sorry, narrator. It's been 9 years.
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart.
British.
It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously.
Oh gosh.
I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long.
Oh god.
There could be
the narrator.
Ending,
Don't call the narrator at 3 a.m.
Events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt...
Alright, what did I miss? No, we're still here in the room. The button.
By the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all time.
Oh, yo, Cody, I saw you in the Levelhead Discord playing Jackbox earlier. I wanted to pop in, but I was playing D&D.
It was incredible. The spaciousness,
yo, thanks for stopping by.
The equanimity of the moment, both singular
I definitely want to play more Levelhead soon.
For the longest time, this was my experience. And
Oh,
then
I pressed the button like a few times.
this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible.
The pillars.
I have been
Play
waiting
Modern
for
Warfare,
you.
Monkey Madness
Not that
2.
you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of
Alright,
existence.
sorry, narrator. Your existence is futile. We got a stream to run. I don't... Is he, he's not doing so hot. Narrator. It's been a few years now, I assume. Play MM2 while I'm here. You probably stop playing MM2. What is MM2? I'm literally just reading that as Monkey Madness 2. Play MM2. What is MM2? Am I dumb? What am I thinking? Mario Maker 2. That makes sense. Mario Maker 2. I have Mario Maker 2. I have the ability to stream it. I was going to stream it, and then I bought Levelhead. I should probably... I guess I could stream Mario Maker 2 at some point. Well, button. Oh, actually did something up there. Okay, it's unlocks Zaynite jewelry. I gotta kill demonic gorillas. I'm sure that
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point.
Oh.
It was meant to speak to the human condition.
Jeez.
But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said,
This is going on for quite a minute.
Enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the
POV,
inconsistency,
you are a joke.
it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack...
Skip. Huh. Man, I'm, Oh, the button doesn't work anymore. Oh, no it does.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
I don't think he's doing so hot.
End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
I think narrator machine broke.
Is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Yeah, what's the water doing?
Is never the end, is never the end.
It's gonna like flood the room. There's like a drip now.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the...
We're still here. What'd the drip do? Okay, the drip is getting far worse. Oh no. How many years in the future am I? I probably am like hundreds of years now. It's never the end. Sour, please. It's never the end. Oh god, I'm just like in the apocalypse. There you go. I forgot. Is that the outside world? Where'd the door go? Okay, now there's plant growth. In the rain. I still can't get out. If only I could jump in the non-jump circle, I might be able to get out of here. Portal 2.5 moment. Oh. Portal 2.5 final mix. Okay, rip. Even the music. Why am I still here just to suffer? Just to suffer. Okay. This is really not getting much. Oh. Okay, will that button work still, though? Oh, I'm in Journey, guys. No, the world's just gone, except for my room. Probably can use the skip button, though. Escape, but at what cost? How long was I in there? How long? Well, I can finally play an open world game. Nah, I'm gonna skip. I can't. The button don't work. Alright. It's time to go on my own adventure in the open world. We did it. I feel like that was like a 45-minute path. Remember, we were just trying to find the new content.
All of his
the jump
co-workers
circle?
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Alright.
simply missed a memo.
Let's head back up to the elevator thing. Wait, there's even more new content, though. There's a giant new content sign.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show
Go check out the newer content. Oh, I couldn't escape. Jump Circle 2? Oh, hell yeah. Monkey Madness 2. Eat your heart out. More new content. Alright. I'm trying to, like... I can't get out there.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about
Morning's
how
End,
roundly
Part 3.
disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark.
Yeah, let's get
and
more
any
new content.
Content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley...
Yo, we got the sequel. We did it. Yes, we did it, boys. Song of the Elves 2, the
You
musical.
see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory
Check
we'll
this
cover
out.
with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Stanley Parable 2. Oh, the Investor Showcase. Oh, hell yeah. Taste the sequel. The end is
Calling it
never
the Stanley
again.
Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
I wonder if
But the
people actually...
Stanley Parable...
People legit said Baby Stanley 2 would be a thing before the
Two.
release came
Now
out.
that's an artistic statement, right?
I wonder
there.
if people,
It's future-oriented.
like,
It
for the
screams
marketing team or
progress
something like
and
that, were like,
innovation
you should
and
just call it
long-term
2.
franchising
People won't get it.
potential.
Just why are there so many like Windows screenshots that are framed? Yeah, so this is making fun of them. It's like they're just covering up like the backgrounds. It's so weird. MatPat is going nuts right now, but that's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. Is Stanley Parable Ness from Earthbound? Yes. If you take Stanley and you take Ness, one begins with S and one ends with S. Hey, but that's just a theory. This is actually better than the original game. I don't know, it's basically the original game with additional stuff. The Stanley Parable. Oh, look at this. The logo. It's going through a bunch of different things. Thanks for attending. Oh, this is like a PowerPoint. Oh man. Do. Just two people. There's two of them. Co-op. It's
Now,
co-op
to be
Stanley
clear,
Parable.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize
There's
a
two,
handful
4,
of
2,
interesting
7.
concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all
Yes.
work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Pitch design, all the meetings. Number 2 chat. Scrum. Design pitch, break, pitch design, yeah. I've worked in places like in my actual job of what I do. Sequels are good. Dark Souls 2 I don't think is that good, or whatever. I don't like Dark Souls 2 that much. I don't know. Divinity 2 I heard is good. I have that. Aladdin 2 Return of Jafar. Batman Arkham Asylum City 2. Half-Life 2. That's true. Portal 2. 2 is good. Man, this game is a treat to just look at. This way to the show floor. Innovation. Finally. New features. New content. Expo Hall. Well, we're going to Yo, when's Minecraft 2 dropping? We're at Stanley Con.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Ooh. Alright, let's check out some... Oh, look at this merch. I saw the new content. The best part about this merch is that, like, they could literally sell it. Even though it's ironic, they could actually sell it. And then be like, it's ironic. We're gonna make it an NFT and make it cost $10,000 and people will buy it. Alright. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Let's check that out. Is it gonna say my Steam name or my... It's gonna just, like, print out my home address and full name. That would be pretty cool. That would be a great streaming mechanic. I'm, like, shaking my foot, which is not helping. Like, it probably sounds... I think it picks up on the mic because I'm, like, shaking the entire table. Stanley Doxable. Enjoy the new features. Taste the sequel. Even the vending machine got a sequel.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
That is a good size. That is too big.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
See if it gets it right.
Isn't that wonderful?
Let's see if it actually... Let's see what this does. I wonder if it'll just be like, Stanley. Alright.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now,
Damn.
the button only says the name Jim.
If
but
my
of
name was
course, in the
Jim, this
final
would have been
game,
hype.
This button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you
Yo, show us the
role-play as
Jim in the chat.
to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love
Alright,
it.
I'll pretend.
Okay,
My name is
here
Jim.
we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply
Alright, hey
become
guys,
a
it's
person
me, Jim
named
Fondude here.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
Let's see.
Sleeping
Alright,
and
let's
waking as Jim.
take this back from the
falling
beginning.
in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the world's possibilities
run
as
back
Jim.
over here.
And as Jim, watching your
Alright,
dreams
so
crumble
this
into
is me,
dust.
Jim Fondude.
Do you
Jim
feel it
Fondude's a lot
deeply?
cooler, though.
Are
He's
you
backwards
really,
hat man.
truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Hey guys, it's me, Jim Fondude. Super cool streamer. Alright, we're gonna play this game. Yeah, this game's kind of crazy, bro. It's like Doom. It's first person. Like where's the gun, bro? It's like crazy. Alright, wait, what's this button do?
Jim.
Yo, they got my name in the game.
See? What a thrill! What a rush!
Yo,
That
they
was
got my
you.
name in the
The
game.
button described you. Do
Yo,
it
this
again.
shit
Do it
is
again.
crazy. Wait. I gotta get a TikTok of this.
It hits even harder the second
There we
time.
go.
If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2,
roleplay ended?
it would still be worth the money.
I know I
Let's take a
got
break from the
lost
Jim
in that
button.
character.
I'm too
like,
emotionally drained from all of this personal
famous
validation.
actor who I can't remember who played Abraham Lincoln. But I'm back to being Matt.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim. I'm putting the gym button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Goodbye. Goodbye, button. Roleplay, end it. I have never been even on the same continent as Jim, yet I am going to take out a restraining order against him. Yo, this game's crazy, bro. It just phases through the floor in a cool way. That was a fun room. Did you guys like hearing Jim? That was kind of cool.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable too. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Am I not allowed to take screenshots? Because I just took one. Well. Baby is all... Yo, the baby's grown up! Yo, they made a sequel to the baby game. Yo, he's an adult now. He's got a mortgage. Yes. Alright, that's honestly a great change. I'm glad they added that. The button that says Jim. You heard Jim in the game. I did. What is this room? Infinite hole, office decorations, a reassurance bucket. Let's take it slow. We want to go through and see all the different collectibles. Oh, there's a new achievement. Free plus new plus easy. It just works. Do I get the achievement for being here? Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. Ooh.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Crime.
Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
That's cool. Alright, give me the achievement.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
You know what? Can't get everything in the game. You can't put everything in the game, you know, I understand. You gotta cut corners somewhere. It's never coming out, you know? You just patch it in later. Maybe sell a DLC or two that adds the achievements in. I'm okay with that, you know?
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Let's see. I mean, that collectibles over here. Maybe I can get a Funko Pop. Look at that. When's the Stanley Parable announcer Funko Pop? It's just an empty box. Collect them all.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2,
is this the
you'll
infinite
run around
hole?
gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be
I guess I'm committed to this choice.
collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
I think we missed some stuff, but it's okay. We're now committed to the Castlevania Legion Ball boss fight. A collectible. Look, there's a thing I can pick up in the video game. Yes. I found it. Okay.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Oh god. Wait, there's another jump circle. Oh, I gotta check that out. Let's check this out. There's the jump circle, the map, the free achievement, the button that says the player's name, merch, setting world. There's some other stuff, collectibles, infinite hole. There's actually 5 more collectibles. Alright, I gotta find them.
You know what?
Oh.
Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2.
I lied. All my jumps are still
Wait.
gone.
You already spent all your jumps the
Yeah.
first time we saw the jump circle.
I should have saved him.
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
I really wish I didn't use all my jumps. Damn. I can't even jump here. That's so sad. Settings world, free achievement. Oh, that's new. Look at this. There's a door over here. Read it and weep, I guess. Unfortunate. Oh, the epilogue. Look at this. Was that it? Is that the epilogue?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
That's cool. Alright, we'll just leave that there. I wonder if the jump circle doesn't reset if you go back to the original circle. I'm wondering if that... I'm assuming the jump circle, it might have an extra thing where it's like, oh, you saved your jumps. Haha. If you were cool, but I don't know if it'll ever reset. It might just be like, you have to, like, scrape the game. That doesn't work. Free new achievement. I already got the achievement. Look at this room. No screenshots. 2.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Do I have an option? Oh, I do. Get Well Somedays. I think... Oh, 12th Birthday Step Niece. I don't even want to touch that, so let's... Get Well Someday is kind of great.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really
Get Well
wanted
Someday
all along.
is pretty great.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is.
Well, I wish it was the other one.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on. Come on. You've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Oh, that sucks. I have my... Come on, let me pick the other one. I know you want to let me. This is what railroading feels like. You're true. Here's some merch, which we already looked at. Wouldn't that be fun in a campaign? Oh, there's the reassurance bucket. Let's check this out.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Fell. Yeah, give me the bucket. Thank you.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort,
I have an item.
even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body.
Fun fact, this changes every
ending.
ending.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
I love it.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on.
Is that Shio-Gorath?
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Wait, I probably can collect rainwater in the buckets from that, remember that ending I was doing with the rain? The one we just did? Maybe I can collect water in the bucket. Perhaps.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I feel so empowered. It's a euphoria bucket for me. Now you can water the plant in the button room. Now you're thinking. Now you're playing with buckets. Infinite hole. It won't end. 344. Is this the same? Yeah, this is decorations. I believe I've seen everything besides the infinite hole. And there's also an exit. Let me just check over here. Gaslight, gas, gatekeep, girl bucket. Collect them all. Oh, yeah, that was the collectible. That's the exit, which I think won't even open until I've seen everything. Epilogue office. Infinite hole. Let's go find the infinite hole. It just won't end. Bup, 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 bup. Time depth. Me when your mom. Okay. That's the comedy portion of the stream. It just keeps going. It's infinite hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
Look at this.
This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever.
Infinite
That's right.
hole.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Check that out. I probably should have climbed all the way up there and maybe fallen in there quicker. I'll check out the infinite hole in 1 second. Also, the infinite hole isn't even original. Oh, I can't even go up there. Well, time to check out the hole. I wonder how deep it goes. I mean, it says infinite, but what does that mean? I'm looking for collectibles now, too, because it's my video game. Here I go. Oh. Here we go.
Wonderful. One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I guess we just fall for a while.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Oh. I don't know if I trust that this is a truly infinite hole.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Oh no.
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
I don't know if I
want
trust
anyone
this.
to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinite.
Oh, I think it's
From one
starting to
perspective,
not.
the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh, God.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Just the two of us.
Look, things got a
rock bottom ending.
I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole most...
Oh, hey, you finally found me. At rock bottom or at the end of a giant, almost infinite-like hole?
To the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
This is kind of a nice hole down here. There's a little bug someone threw down here. That's not even close to infinite. Yeah, I know. You can still see the top. It's pretty deep, though. Alright, well, let's try to head back up.
Great. Now, I'm very excited. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
Let's do it again.
You like holes too much. Not
Yahoo!
a normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of
Here we
time.
go.
Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no.
Let's see it again.
You have a weird sort of...
Oh, it was shorter this time.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Way shorter.
I feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Well, let's head back up.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
Back in the hole! Woo!
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this
I
starts
think
to
it's
become
almost
a thing,
over again. Oh,
wow. Okay.
genuinely, it
I'm
gets
starting to become
looser.
extremely certain
Interesting.
that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Huh.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and
this
marketing.
hole is...
What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Yeah, let's head back.
There it is.
Oh.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
The hole whose bottom you can see if you squint. Whee!
Is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
I feel like there's some
Oh,
subtext for this
Who am I to
text.
judge? You just do
gap.
whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Woohoo! Uh-oh.
Is the,
The
teleport
button no
not
worky.
working?
The button brokey.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation.
If only
It
this was the
working
jump
just a
circle.
moment ago. Try it again.
The button appears
Still
to be
nothing?
stuck.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Wait a minute.
Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll
thought
get
I was
more
gonna be able to
time with
jump.
it than you could ever have asked for.
Door
It's a
stuck.
win for everyone.
Door stuck.
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Huh. Well. Meeting at 2 p.m. Huh? Okay. I don't know if I like the hole anymore. Wait, the hole is going down. No dysphoria in my infinite 2-inch in my infinite 2-inch hole hellscape. Liminal hole. We're going down the rabbit hole. It's a liminal hole. I love it. Is this game Amnesia? The Dark Descent? What? After there's a third-person camera. That's me. I'm oh my god. I'm comedian John Mulaney. Yes. I liked the first song, to be honest. Oh god. Alright, I like that song. I'm vibing with it. Oh god. You've entered the hellscape. I kind of like this zone. Oh yeah, the puppy reality is pretty good. Oh my god. Among Us.
Stanley? Stanley!
This is getting so... Whoa.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Okay. I would like to go back into my hole reality, where I can then become a god of the hole. Oh. Something's happening. Oh, I'm back. I want to go back into the hole.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Hole, hole, hole. Back to the hole. Features are unnecessary when there's infinity hole. Alright, where's the infinite hole? Fine, it ended. The mostly infinite hole. Beautiful. All the signage changed. Falling, more hole. Stanley loves his hole. No, they gated me. I can't believe they did that. There's probably a bunch of stuff I could have seen. You're up unusually late, Harm. Well, Harm is an unusual person. Who does what they want? Patch the hole. They've removed the hole in the latest patch. Jump circle. Alright, let's head to the end, I guess. I'm pretty sure we saw everything. Free achievement, this map, merch, setting world that was like messed up, the hole. Yeah.
Alright, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Ooh, a bag. Yeah, Max will be doing a 24... Can Max do a 24-hour stream or multiple? I would never be able to do a 24-hour stream. I literally would just, like, die. I want to do another Friday stream with Max and the gang. Play some multiplayer game again. That was fun. I've just been, like, super busy.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul.
First was the merchant.
It's
Oh yeah,
to work.
Resident Evil.
There's definitely a good game in there somewhere.
Forza.
Let's
Nice.
do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features.
I'm more of a
together,
Fivesa fan
and we'll
myself.
see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Alright.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Hell yeah. Look at that. There's another bucket.
Well...
Wait, there's jumps.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
And the hole.
Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay,
Oh.
yes. This
Yeah,
is
we gotta get
much
back
better.
to
I feel
Overcooked
good
and all
about
that nonsense.
Here
It was
we
a lot
go.
of fun.
Version 2.
I think Overcooked needs like a 2-drink,
Who am I kidding,
like,
Stanley?
like a 2-drink
This
minimum,
isn't a
though.
coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
The jump hole has
and I do
jumps.
very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Like the content door. It was really subtle.
I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising
I
conviction,
guess it is like the sequel in a way.
This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
Who even knows at this point?
Perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay, now we're just playing the Stanley Parable 2. We've unlocked some things. What does simplified controls means? So it's just any button does something. Jump is spin. What does this mean? What? Why is there no? That's so. That has to be some odd thing. Credits. Credits are actually real and not like a meme.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, we're
Stanley worked for
cutscene
a
again.
company
Oh,
in
they
a
have the
big building
gross balloons.
where he was employee number 427.
I really liked the other
Employee
balloon
number
design.
427's job was
They gave me like the worst
he
ones.
sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
That was actually
Orders came to
mean.
him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This
Wait,
is
what?
what employee 427 did.
I mean, that
every
was
day,
for the
every month of every
little
year.
video, but I'm
And although
wondering if
others
you could
might
actually
have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment
eat
that the
one
orders
candy
he
child
gave,
real quick.
as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
The Stanley Parable 2.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to
I
follow.
mean, this was
no
the
one had
intro
showed
cutscene.
up
Oh
to
my
give
God.
him
I
instructions,
hate those balloons
call a
so
meeting,
much.
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the
hate
company
it.
had this happened. This complete isolation.
So awful.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Technically, we can get an ending where we just don't do anything. Alright. Goodbye, Harms. Have a good one. You know what? I'm gonna sit here and have that ending start to, like, go. What if this is actually just the game now? I think it is. Alright, are you ready for the Twitch ad ending? The sequel is now paused. That's great. I'm gonna run a Twitch ad and stand still, and then I'll be right back. I'm on my way back. Anything happen? I was gone. Did you guys enjoy the Twitch ad ending? That's a pretty cool ending. I've got a little piece of cheese wrapped in meat to eat. Alright, let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I really hate Mondays. That's... Oh, the bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yes! I was sad about it. I was like, oh man, I missed the bucket.
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office.
Yes!
Nothing responded to the bucket's touch, but it did little to discourage Stanley's belief in the magic of the bucket.
The bucket. Gotta shut all the computers off. Let's just head back. Now that we have the bucket, we can probably just head back in here. Touch some things. Roll over here. So much to do with the bucket. So little time. Alright.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Let's do that.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Wow, they really did add a bunch more bucket content to the game.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket.
Give it to it.
It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here.
It's my
supposed
bucket.
to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
If you don't pick up the bucket, there was an ending.
We're getting into
where you
name
just
calling
stand
now,
in
it
the broom
seems.
closet.
Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
I
Stanley,
refused.
I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends.
I refuse
that your relationship
to ever
is
give up
purely
the bucket.
superficial and convenient. That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner. Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point.
I don't have the
Share your
ability.
journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket.
Remember
as
that
they
time we had the
changed
bucket and we went in the
evolved
hole?
over
That was cool.
years. Let him have it. Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, I got a sticker
Now
on my
it's
bucket.
settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature
No,
of
I had the
cleaning
bucket in
supplies
the different
and their
perspectives at one
relationship
point.
to broom closets in the natural order of things.
It was like floating next to me.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see,
Yeah, look at that.
I feel that it works because the sticker is also a
I
bucket.
agree.
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look
Just check
down
it-
at
I
this
can look at the
sticker and
sticker.
say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
I'm just going to enjoy a treat while I stand in a closet.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Okay. I don't know, I'm just gonna hang out with the broom. Just sit in the corner over here, admire this PlayStation 1 mop disposal unit, or mop unit. Look at this wrench, that's nice. This spool of cable. Some duct tape in here. The nice whir of a light bulb sound. Just look at the ground. Really enjoy my time in here. Honestly, it's one of those things where like there is an ending, I believe, without the bucket. You just stand in here long enough, the game just ends. The mop holder is or even no, for PS2. Look at that. It looks like a faraway model. That could be in a PS2 game. PS1, yeah, it wouldn't be like rendered or whatever. Like that right there, that could be in a PS2 game. Alright, let's go outside.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Let's do that. Oh, a collectible.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
Yes.
Remember, no reward for collecting all of these.
A mini
only
Stanley.
The intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Extreme bathrooms weekly. Oh, I'm glad I showed the bucket the bathroom. Maybe we can head back down. I don't care. I will try to do one of the things that you can do here. We'll see if it does something interesting. So see here, in the other game you could, I believe, walk backwards when the thing's closed. And like, you weren't supposed to be able to do that. And it, like, glitched the game.
Stepping in.
Aha! But now, this is definitely an actual ending. It has to be. And I have a bucket with me, too. Alright, bye, narrator. Alright, welcome to Liminal Space Horror, where we glitched the narrator out of existence, at least in the original game. I'm sure they are well aware of this existing. I think it was even maybe intentional in the original game. Well, in the original game you could do it and like nothing happened. I think the game would, I think something did happen, it would like restart. There's something very unsettling about this right now.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Okay, well that was just from before. Oh yeah, here's the void. Escape pod. Oh yeah, so there was something here. It was like an escape pod, a whole thing. I think this was... I don't remember, but... I just remember not... There's something that like people couldn't figure out about it. There was a thing that happens with the escape. Yeah, when you got here, you could do this in the original game. And I don't think you could ever actually do anything. Like, I think it did take you here to the escape pod, stuff like that. Like, that's familiar. But I don't think it actually did anything. But now that I have a bucket as a friend, maybe this will help me. It's so dark, by the way. I can't see anything. The room is looping, yes, but maybe it won't. Maybe it'll... We gotta check everything, you know? Oh, here we go. Bruh. Hey, it's the pod with me and my bucket. Bucket! Be free, my friend. No, wait. I don't want to get rid of my bucket this soon. No, we had so many more adventures to go on. Goodbye, my friend. I really hope I don't get rid of my bucket forever, because we had so many more adventures. I don't know. We can go here without the bucket next time and try that. But goodbye, bucket. I really hope that I can get that back. I don't see it. Oh no.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. I
regret this. The bucket, I think, is now gone, which is not great. Huh. Please do search. Large room, a lot of oh! Look! It's actually giving me hints. Let's take a screenshot. Huh. A large room, lots of boxes. Stairs. Let me do with the stairs. Red and blue. The red and blue doors, maybe? Nearby a fireplace in the boss's office? Yeah. Wait, what? Produce 1 plank. You can construct a bridge. Alright, well that's... There's a lot of lore. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? Weird spinning figurines, ideas. Can I sell them? Oh god. Shut the frick up. Maybe we are the collectibles. To whom it may concern, I've managed to pick up sounds... Wait, what? I've managed to pick up sounds unusual to our regular office ambiances or local audio sources. Using an array of cardioid microphones... That's not... I'm very saying these correctly. Also known as directional mic. A microphone which picks up sound from a particular area. Analysis of the recording allows me to triangulate the source of the strange noise. Data shows that... Data shows that in all likelihood is coming from a dark area behind a very warm place. Porcelain? It's somewhere in the boss's office, I guess? What makes them float in the air? Red room. Figlies are hard to find. There's so much lore. See, this is
Stanley
the ending.
Stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here,
ending.
so he turned around and got back on. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Here is where another one may be. Perhaps over here? Aha!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Mini
Stanley
stands.
figs. What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Nice. Alright, let's head back up here for now. I can't believe I sent my bucket away. I really want it back. I really shouldn't have gotten that ending so early. Well, we got that one, but I'm thinking there might also be another one in here. Oh. Huh. Business strategy? Well, this is a different room. I can go up or down. I don't know what that. Guess I'll go up. Huh. Kind of a jam. It's a nice elevator. That is a fluorescent piece of paper. Jeez, my eyes. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff than I thought in this game as well. It's going on. In a good way, but there's a lot. I just hear people talking. I'm gonna eat some delicious goldfish crackers. While this is going on. I'll eat them like this. I feel like the stream is getting meta. There's some good elevator content. I mean, that was said earlier. Still going. Just having a good time in this elevator. How are you doing, Commander?
Nothing wrong.
Enjoying the stream. It's been a pretty fun game experience so far. All the new content and all the secrets and whatnot. Just chilling. I probably could hit the downstairs button. I feel like anything like this, it's like there's an hour wait involved, but there is something at some point. The elevator's already annoying. We just made it nowhere. I guess let's try to go down. It's so stupid. It's just a pointless elevator. Can I get crushed by the elevator? Oh, it doesn't even let me walk out. I thought my game just... Did my game just crash? Nope. Just alt-tabbed weird. I thought I crashed the game. Alright, cool. Wait, the game... What? Did like the... What? Okay. There we go. Weird. Well, that was something.
Stepping in.
And that door locks. Okay, so, yeah. Let's go try to go. Let's go try to go to the escape pod again without the bucket. Let's see what happens. Waiting for it to be visible. You can see it now, right? Should be good. Wait. Now there's a new content sign over here, though. But it's shut? Oh, there's... No, what's weird is, like, there's the new content, but this area technically wasn't opened when I played it. Remember how I, like, started in a weird zone? I started in an area that wasn't, like, this classic area. I started, like, at the other place. That's weird. Are heavily delayed. Well, let's head out again. To the escape pod again. I'm assuming I feel like I did the bucket thing too early, and that was like a super secret, like, oh, here's the bucket part. I might have to go re-get it or something, if I can. I don't know if I can even do that. Rip bucket. Big F. I guess it moved on to a better life, though. Maybe that's a setting. Because there is, like, a delete all your player setting. Escape pod. Yeah. We are the ones that are RIP. Yeah, so I think that's what happened in the original game. It just cuts. But it's cool that we can rescue the bucket.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Oh, God. Oh, the bucket's back. Yay. It's a replacement bucket. Awesome.
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
Yay. The bucket may have escaped, but we received a replacement. Cool.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered.
All right, let's go back to the other rooms.
The correct way to the
red door room.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I agree with the bucket.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
I agree. Although this floor plan is still odd to me.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
They have the stupid balloon in here too.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Wasn't there like a plank that we can find to like build a bridge or something in here? Here's looking like a plank. Look! Secret! I found the collectible! Look at that, they built a bridge and a sussy imposter vent. Yes!
I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think,
Figley!
Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen
Love
go
it.
up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
And now if I fall down there, I just die. Yeah, now that when you hold the bucket, everything changes. Okay, I just found a zone. What is this? This is a whole different beast down here. Whoa! Was that like an old retro game console? Oh no, what is this?
Okay,
Bunch of
this is
tapes.
day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real
I don't know.
anymore.
Not in the original game.
Longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it,
I
it's
do love the bucket.
always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket
The bucket
is
euphoria.
in my arms.
It's bucket euphoria.
Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
No, he's tainting the bucket's good name.
This is my golden ticket. But I
He
have to
doesn't
be
deserve
careful,
the bucket.
because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
I could try to come here without the bucket. It probably would be different. Okay. Alright, I'll try to go back there without the bucket this time.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Unless there's
What did it
something
mean?
crazy that happens.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Goodbye, bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
wrong
and
way.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Let's go to
Perhaps he
the
wanted
break
to stop
room or
by
whatever, the employee lounge.
first, just to admire it.
Yep. Still looks
The
pretty
lounge
cool.
was sublime, a work of art.
Yeah,
But
okay.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yep. Huh. Alright, let's see.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate story.
There's a lot of tapes here.
It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
So now I have to do every ending, but with the bucket too.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself.
Yahoo!
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Here I go. Let's take the bucket into Minecraft. Or, well,
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Bucket.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Nope.
No, never mind.
Bucket was wrong.
The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Yeah, I haven't even done the bucketless ending, so it's true.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room.
I also could
Go
just fall and
somewhere
die
else.
over here.
The cargo lift,
See what
yes.
happens.
Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Because I have died before.
Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
Alright,
There's
you
something
know what?
up there I need you to do.
Actually,
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
okay, that's
It
different
should
than
have
the other
alarmed him,
thing.
of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley
There's several
chose not to
things.
think about this.
Let's just
obvious
die,
fact.
first of all.
He was firmly, but Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Okay, so that was just whatever.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
No.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt
Yay,
away
bucket.
as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Now,
Stanley
bucket getting
clutched the bucket
dirtier?
tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to
or
the
am I
meeting room.
crazy?
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Alright, now I
And
want to
here it
go
was.
to
Had
the
bucket
other
turned out to
zone.
be
that-
correct?
I'm not going to listen to the narrator or the bucket,
The bucket was wrong. Stanley
and I'm going to
took
go
the door
down
on
to
his
the
left
room with the
to
red
go back
doors
the
and try to
meeting
find the other collectible.
No.
said the bucket.
Don't
No.
go to the meeting room. Go somewhere
bucket.
else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Well, that dialogue is
Stanley did
changing, I
not question
noticed.
why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of
Now, I
course,
believe I
because
can
buckets
honestly
can't
make
talk.
that, but I'm not
But
going
Stanley
to risk
chose
it.
not to think about this
Because I don't
obvious
have quick
fact.
saving.
He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him.
You can also land
and
on the
he
railings,
unthinkingly did
but-
whatever the bucket asked.
Okay, well, I ignored the bucket there. So now I'm ignoring the narrator and the bucket, which will be interesting. Oh. Okay.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a minute.
Oh my god. I guess we have to come back here again without the bucket to get the collectible. But let's do this little tutorial.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
How long is this content? There's so
Is
much.
this a bucket?
I'm thinking it is. I don't know. No.
Correct. It is a hologram.
Aha!
Bucket, not an actual bucket.
I knew it.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
I want to say yes, but no.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket,
Good.
not an actual bucket.
Okay.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
I'm getting strong yes from this.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Okay.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Okay, you think it isn't, but it definitely is in a way.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous
I think the game
machine
was
that
wrong on
tills
that
the
one.
earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's
I
just
almost got
move
them all
on to
right.
the next one.
This might be a once we clear, we'll
Is
take a
this
break.
bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a bucket. Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Okay.
Item...
Yeah, maybe after
Wait,
this
hold on,
ending,
I can't find the next one.
This
Let
might
me see,
be a
it should
take a
around
break
here
and then come
somewhere.
back to it tomorrow. Because there seems to be quite a bit of content. I'm gonna go with, no.
Yes, thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
In a way, it could be.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Perhaps.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
Yes.
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game.
No.
entirely. Okay, here we go.
You can't.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not a
not.
bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Loading. Are we back to square one? Okay. Maybe. I don't...
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, Stanley clutched the bucket tight.
Alright, we're back to square one. I'm gonna call it a day for now on the stream. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll pick this up another time, because this is fascinating, the amount of random additional content. Wait, this is the shortest one? Is it? Well, I already quit, so I don't know if that... I don't know if that was part of the thing, or if that was just regular. Whatever, we'll figure it out next time, because I already quit, and I don't know how that saved, but... I'll catch you next time. I'm gonna go eat food and go chill. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you around.